Welcome to the slowest podcast on the internet, hosted in Amsterdam, bro. What you want to say, Nips?
Hey, bro, I just want to say that, hey, man, this wasn't my fault. This was actually technically Silvio's fault because he came over to my place and, like, he was supposed to remind me to bring my microphone, like, the wire thing, but instead I brought his charger and not the microphone wire. So what I'm trying to say is that if this is all Silvio's fault.
I disagree, bro. You got one responsibility, and that's to bring the stuff so we can do the podcast. You know I do the rest, right?
That's not true. I am carrying this podcast, bro. I did that, if you remember that. And then I also did the other thing for the podcast that you told me to do.
I do not remember any of these.
And I also did like the other thing for the... Basically what I'm trying to say is that I do a lot for the podcast.
I did give up on clips though. So that's kind of... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But we were getting like 2 views a clip. And it's clear that people just want the full podcast, you know?
But like the clips were doing pretty fucking ass as well. The only one that did well was the one we talked about circumcision. And it's like, should you get circumcised or not? I think like we should redo that, but with like the better mics.
Yeah, and dude, that was a good segment and the thumbnail was fire, dude. Like an eggplant with some scissors. I knew that was going to work, man. So good on you for that. Hey, so welcome to the Midnight Kebab podcast. Grab a kebab, grab a pillow, grab a homie.
I think like we should also address that fact that like we're recording this podcast with only one mic and like Mattis is having to pass it around.
Yeah, because this kid, as we said, was stupid and he brought his mic but not the cable to the mic. So now we got 4 people and one mic. Okay. Welcome guest number 1, Silvio.
Hello, I'm Silvio, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so this is Silvio, a good old homie. He is Chinese, right? Yeah. He wears glasses. He likes League of Legends, and he's sitting on the floor in Michelle's house, passing this one mic around.
And he hates the fucking sun for some reason, dude.
Comments?
I don't hate the sun. I hate Niloy.
True, dude. Okay, no. Nila wants the mic, but I've done a coup, so I have all the control. So I'm gonna say, Nila, you don't get to respond to this. I will be introducing the other guest, Ale. Guys, please bear with me. If Ale is a little slow, I know you guys have low attention spans. Gen Z, let's go. So he takes a while to think. He's a slow talker, but it's fine. He has some pretty good takes. So I'll introduce him, but don't be surprised if it takes a bit. All right? Hey. Yes. So here we go, dude. Hey, what's the first thing on the menu, Nila? What are we going to talk about, bro?
Hey, man, this is very important to me, and I feel like it's also important to Ale. We need to talk about bidets.
Yeah, so, all right, do you want to give your take first?
Yeah.
I am, bro.
Hey, man, if you guys don't have the bidet, and you don't know what the bidet is, you're fucking missing out. Like, what are you even doing with your life at this point? Like, you think about this. You take a shit in the morning, or like whenever you take a shit, and then you just wipe with a tissue and you say that's it? Dude, that's disgusting, bro.
Is this like an Italian ad for bidets? Kind of sounds like it.
I mean, technically, if a bidet company out there is trying to like sponsor us, I would sell the shit out of the bidet, bro.
I'm a sponsor. This is a business meeting now. Hey, Nips, sorry, Mr. Mutasim. I want to sponsor for bidet, but I'm worried that you're not very good at like being a commercial, you know. So I wanna hear a pitch, dude. How are you gonna promote my product?
Listen here, shitty pants.
Boo Boo Bennett, bro.
You're trying to tell me that you take a shit in the morning and all you do to wipe is take a tissue and wipe. That's disgusting. Your ass stinks. Just get a bidet.
Bidets. Okay, yeah, get a bidet. Sorry, I was gonna do like the fasting at the end. The Eminem speed, like you're not entitled to whatever. But I don't know what I'd say for bidets.
Speaking about fasting, it's Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak to everyone that's fasting out there, guys.
True. All right, let's get back on topic though. We already did this last episode. So congratulations to all the fasters. Ali's a slower, but we'll get into that. So yeah, all right. So what's your take on bidets, bro?
I think everyone needs one, and if you don't have one, like look into other ways of washing with water, because it's very hygienic and it's very good for you. And I shit you not, pun intended, you're gonna feel so much cleaner.
You didn't have to say the pun intended, bro. Okay, so you're gonna feel cleaner and you have to do it. I'm interested because I think Ali might go a step further than that. What's your take, bro?
I think if you don't do the bidet, your butt is gonna be all crusty. and it's not human, right? It's not good.
It's unhuman.
Yeah, it's not human.
Would you consider? Do you think people who don't use the bidet should still have human rights?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that's a risky answer. Are you sure about that?
That's a risky question, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it is risky, but I'm just trying to find out the truth here. You know, I am somewhat of a journalist, one might say. So I just want to know, like, do they deserve human rights if they're not human? If it's an inhumane act?
Do you do the bidet?
No, I do not. That's why I'm concerned.
No human rights.
No human rights. You heard it here first. Ali running for mayor of Morena. People who don't use bidet, no human rights. Silvio, what do you want to say about this, bro?
See, now they're both wrong, of course. All my life I've never used a bidet, even though I've lived in Italy my whole life. Therefore, shut up. Therefore,
That explains a lot, actually.
I don't have any butt problems. I don't have a crusty butthole. Clean and pristine, okay? Also, there's two solutions. Actually, there's one solution and then another problem I raise to the bidet users. So first, you can shit and then shower right after. That also counts as a pseudo bidet because then you're always running water through your butthole. Second, I raise you this question. Since you love bidet so much, should bidet implemented in public bathrooms?
Yo, this is getting heated, bro. He just made two very good questions. And first of all, I will say I'm a strong supporter of the shit in shower. Maybe don't shit in your shower. Shout out to PewDiePie, by the way. But I personally, I remain like Switzerland. I'm neutral, bro. You want to use the bidet, that's fine. If I had a bidet, I might use it. But so far, I have not, you know?
Hey, man, what I'm trying to say is that what if you need to take a shit after you shower, you know? Or like, you shit and then like, you don't have a shower right away. Like, what if you shit at work? Where's the shower?
Good. Are you asking me?
I'm asking whoever wants to answer it.
You're asking whoever wants to answer. I mean, I would just wipe and that's it. And then I'd shower when I shower, you know?
See, now, of course, there's not going to be a shower in your work, but there's not going to be a bidet either, because that's very unhygienic, actually. Think about it. If everyone uses the same bidet and it's a public space, someone's bound to have some sort of disease from their butthole. And, they'll be using the bidet, and that's not very good.
Dude, I think you misunderstand how bidets work, bro.
They're supposed to actually be clean and cleanliness, you know, it's for the cleanliness. And in Italy, in most jobs, in any bathroom, there's gonna be a bidet. Like in the workplace, there's always a bidet.
Really? I've never seen that, actually. Have you seen that, Ali? You are Italian, by the way. Oh, I forgot to introduce you, bro. You're okay. The slowest Italian-American guy. No, dude. This guy needs 3 introductions before he understands he's been introduced, alright? So, my favorite guy from Italy and Florida. He moves slow like an alligator and all of a sudden he strikes. What do you want to say to that?
I mean, first off, I think Niloy, I think these two guys don't do the bidet. Like, you can just tell. They're fucking dirty as fuck. I bet if we were to check right now, these two would be very crusty.
Oh, I think you misunderstood what type of show we're trying to host here, bro. First of all, this is family friendly. Second of all, no one gets naked on our show. At least, do they?
I mean, Riley Reed's Lana Rhodes. That daily shout out, bro. I just have to do the daily shout out so I can put them in the thumbnail.
Right, so Neela's shouting out his daily list of A-tier celebrities that you can put in the thumbnail. A-list celebrities?
Nah, maybe B-list.
B-list, he says. I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like there's better celebrities. Can we put Will Smith in this one?
It's not clickbaitable.
Also, dude, why do you have to talk about my asshole like that? You know what? You're kind of sus, bro.
Hey.
I never met a homie this interested in the tone of my asshole.
Listen. Real homies care about other homies' assholes and their hygiene, bro.
I guess I'm not a real homie. Because I ain't never given a single thought to your booty hole, bro.
All these fake homies out here, man. It's so sad to see, bro. You see, me and Ale, we care for your booty holes, bro. We want them to be clean. We don't want you to get an infection. So what if you're like, let's say one night.
I'm gonna cut that part out. That is way too far, dude. Alright, back to the subject. I don't know, dude, where were we in this debate? You have a question? Go ahead and state your question, bro.
I have a question, right? Let's say one night you're like getting it down with the missus, and would you let the boys for 15,000, like their flies on the wall? Would you let them watch?
Would I let them watch for 15,000? No, never. I'm not David Dobrik. Dude. Your answer?
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think the question now begs, what the fuck are you on about, Nips? What are you trying to do here?
No, it's just a question, innit?
Would you let someone watch for 15,000?
Hey man, get the bag, bro. Get the bag. Whatever you have to do, get the fucking bag, bro.
This is actually an interesting conversation we can have. Not specifically this one, but about getting the bag and the grind. Like, there's this big trend, right? Of like, let's say low to middle class people going on the internet trying to make monies in any ways, and you see it all over the place. The new big thing is like OnlyFans, I feel like. First we had like the YouTubes, then we got like the Twitch era came by, and then we got like online influencers who just literally are on Instagram, and now we got OnlyFans where you sell nudes for a living. So we got 3 levels here, and I want to hear everyone's opinion. So like there's the societal level. So what do you think of like society? Should it be regulated? Is it fine to have it perfectly free? Then you got like a personal level. Would you do it? And then we got like, what would you feel like if somebody you were dating did it? So Nips, you want to start?
Actually, I want to hear Silvio's opinions because like I've already heard Ali's opinions on it. I've already heard your opinions on it. So like we're just gonna be repeating whatever we said. But like one person that we have not heard is from Silvio, and I want to know what he thinks.
I mean, do you want to go straight away, or do you want to hear our takes first? Our takes? All right. I mean, because the fans didn't hear it, dude. Our 5 fans. Yeah. Shout out Kelvin, by the way.
Shout out. Daily Kelvin shout out. This is the moment.
Let's go, Kelvin.
Let's go, bro.
She.
Hey, yo, did I just hear a sheesh from the shower, dude? All right, bro. I'm gonna have to leave, dude. Nah, but I'll start with my take.
Yeah, go on.
So I started talking about this because a friend of mine said that she might be interested in becoming an OnlyFans model, and then we had a little debate. First of all, society level, yeah, do whatever you want, free market, bro, freedom in it. So yeah, your body, you do whatever you want with it. That includes selling pictures of it, and I don't really see too much harm there. Personal level, no, I would not do it because although I do really value the hustle, I think that like personally, I have like certain ways that I wouldn't go about making money. And putting my body out there, probably not one of them. And as a dating one, also as well, like, nah, that's like too close to cheating for me, you know? So, yeah. Your take, Nips?
I mean, I guess it depends on the person, right? It's like you said, it's for you, and like in your opinion, it's like your preference that you wouldn't want to do it, or like you wouldn't want your partner to be doing it. And that's perfectly understandable. But I think like OnlyFans is actually like doing it more good than it is bad, because now you have these content creators that like have a safe platform to do whatever they want and however they want to do it. They're making money off of selling their body, which I wouldn't even say selling their body at that point. It's just a job, and like at the end of the day, a job doesn't have to define who you are as a person. It's just a way of getting the money. And OnlyFans is creating this platform where like it's safe, it's nice, and you do whatever you feel comfortable doing. And end of the day, you're making good money, and as opposed to like other websites like Pornhub that are like mistreating and like taking advantage of these women, and like you don't even know, or you don't have certainty for the fact if like the porn that you're watching, if it's underage, if it's like revenge porn or whatnot. It's really messed up in the porn industry. So like OnlyFans is creating a platform for safe porn, and I think paying for this porn is actually more ethical, and it's like a safe spot, and I think it's actually good. Now, would I do it? Hell yeah, man.
Aye, so you're gonna die on the hustle, huh? You would do anything for that paper, bro.
I mean, here's the thing, right? If like my body was like, it was desirable and people wanted it, I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah. I'd like just put it out there. But if I was in a relationship more so, and let's say my missus wanted to like put herself out there, I would not necessarily have a problem, but like I would need to set up boundaries though. Like we need to set up like the values and like our relationship, and like if our relationship was that strong and that we were at that point where like we can trust each other, I'm like, go get the bag, bro. Go get the bag.
Alright, so you have more of a, let's say, lean stance on the relationship one, but the rest I think we agree quite a bit, except that you would do it and I wouldn't. But I really like your take about OnlyFans being like a pretty cool way, or a pretty cool like evolution of the porn industry, and it gives power to the actual creators once again, right? Silvio?
All right. So, on a society standpoint, well, I think it's actually beneficial to leave this free and well, free to do and without regulations, because then it also develops your own kind of like management kind of thing. You have to manage your like when you do stuff, you schedule up and then plan ahead and for the future. And that makes people more. It benefits society a lot more than it ruins it. Well, then as a personal.
Wait 1 second, dude. I think Nips had a. Did you want to say something about that?
No, I was about to say regulations. Yeah, you need regulations. Like you need to be 18 plus, and they need to check like your ID and shit. Yeah, obviously, like
That's a given, yeah, of course. But I mean, in the entry level, like entering OnlyFans shouldn't be regulated as much. Although maybe if you're a kid, that might be questionable. But
Dude, I think no. Okay, before you get canceled, bro. No, like, there should definitely be age limits on all pornographic websites. What the fuck? there does not need to be children involved in that at all, bro. I don't know what you're saying, dude. You want to share the comment section with 12-year-olds? Is that?
I mean, to be fair, I think we're already doing that.
Yeah, most of these platforms definitely have like 12-year-olds on it for sure. You got anything else you want to say about OnlyFans?
yeah. To be honest, I've seen OnlyFans be used for other stuff rather than nudes and porn. So because the concept of OnlyFans is you're paying for a chance. Oh well, you're paying to see what the creator posts on that website. Therefore, it cannot only be limited to nudes, but it can also be artworks that you don't want to be spread around, or anything else really that requires a certain type of privacy in this internet.
I don't know if you guys know this, but was OnlyFans originally created just for porn, or was it for like just a medium, like a place that people could post stuff to a certain audience? Do you know?
I think it was just like a medium at first, and then like, was it the insurgence of like Belle Delphine that started all of this? Could be,
I think it could be either way. I'm not sure actually. That'd be interesting to find out. Do you want to continue talking? Sips. Silvio's. Savito.
So from that standpoint, I would open an OnlyFans personally, but not for nudes, of course. If I wanted to share anything and be paid for it, like kind of like a job, I would, but I mean not for nudes.
All right, check out the description. We're gonna link Silvio's OnlyFans. He puts up pictures of what do you sell, bro?
Art.
That sounded like arts. So, I'm gonna move on to Ali, bro. Okay, guys, everyone calm down. Please be quiet. Give him some space. All right, tell us your opinion on OnlyFans, bro. Take your time.
Piece of shit.
Bro, stop trying to grab the mic, bro. It's gonna ruffle. Trust. Nobody else is grabbing the mic, by the way. Don't be special, bro.
Okay, so I think on the point of view of society, you can do what you feel comfortable with. So if you want to sell your nudes, go for it. But on a personal level, I think intimacy is important. So it's not something to sell.
Would you say like money waters the water? Fuck, dude. Money like kind of muddies down the water of like intimacy. Like kind of you're disturbing it somehow that you shouldn't be.
I mean, it depends. It depends on people, I guess, because intimacy isn't just seeing like somebody nude, of course. There's more to it than that. But I feel like personally I wouldn't be fine with that. So that would be the personal level on my side. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't like to hear people close to me do it. And yeah, obviously on the dating standpoint, it would be a no for me.
Okay, so the conservative voice over here telling us to keep it intimate.
No, I guess we could for Ali, we can rephrase the question this way. It's like, you wouldn't prefer to date someone that's on OnlyFans, but do you think it's okay that other people are doing it?
Like, do you mean like dating?
Yeah, doing OnlyFans and dating, or just doing OnlyFans and showing their body and whatnot. Do you think that's okay in general? Like we get that you don't want to date someone that's doing that stuff, but is it okay that other people do it? There's people that maybe you don't want to see, or like, you know.
Bro, Nilo is giving an intense stare, bro. He wants to find out, man. Hey, let the people know, bro.
Well, I mean, in general, like if you're not hurting anybody, then like you can just do what you want. So like what I'm expressing is more on a personal level. It's more of like the type of person I would go for. I wouldn't really go for a girl that has an OnlyFans, or a girl who likes to show off her body.
All right, but so you wouldn't personally go for it, but like let's say if you had a good friend, who was like, "Hey, yo, I want to start an OnlyFans," would you be like, "Oh, that's totally chill," or would you be like, "Don't you have a boyfriend? Or like, don't you have a girlfriend?"
I mean, I guess it depends on how close I am to this person. But I mean, even then, I'm not so like. Bro, is Michelle looking at me?
Yeah, sorry. We started a podcast on the floor, Michelle, because Nilo forgot his mic cable. So now it's just 4 dudes on your floor passing around the mic. And also, we could totally hear your Ross Boomsocks video in the background, but I didn't feel like saying anything. So if you guys have been wondering what the noise has been for the first 20 minutes, that was the homie Michelle just having fun, I guess. She was just showering, she says. Hey, you tell the people, bro. Yo, I think the mic picked up. Yo, first time Michelle on the podcast. Oh, featuring Michelle.
Let's go.
Oh, Michelle's OnlyFans link is in the... No, I'm kidding. Hey, should we move on? Or does anyone have more to say? You want to say more? Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Ali didn't finish. He's a little slow, so... Hi, let's hear it, dude.
Well, okay, I was saying, so it depends on how close I am to this girl, no? So, I would just express my opinion, I guess, to her. But in the end, the decision is hers. It's not like realistically gonna affect my friendship with her.
Okay, but my question is, what is that your opinion that you would tell her? Like, is your opinion, I wouldn't do it, or is your opinion, hey, I don't think you should do it?
Hey, I don't think you should do it.
Okay, and would you feel like, would you be worried for her, or you just think it's a bad idea?
No, I wouldn't really be worried for her. I just think it would be a bad idea.
I mean, there is something to say about worrying for people, though, because you do get a lot of creepy messages and motherfuckers trying to stalk you, and if they see you in public, goodbye. Especially if they have that haircut from all the TikTok influencers that have been... I was watching the H3 podcast. They were exposing all of them. I forgot what they called it, but it was like the predator cut or something. Because all these predators have the same fucking haircut. It's like a temple on top of their head. Huh? No, not the mullet, bro.
That's all I said.
Bro, dude, one mic podcast? Kind of weird, man. Yo, so what's the next topic on the list, bro? What you trying to say?
Hey, man, this is a very important question, and it's like something that's dear to my heart. And I did not know that other people like this existed. But like, do you put the milk before the cereal, or do you put the milk after you put the cereal?
Okay, good question. Who's gonna start, bro? Any hot takes? My main man Nips did.
I don't want to start. Actually, like first you start, then pass it to Ali, then me, and then I think Silvio should be the last person to answer this question.
All right, so obviously you put the cereal first, and then you put milk.
Yeah, I agree with that. You put the cereal first, then the milk, and then the only other acceptable time that you're able to put the cereal after the milk is if you want to refill. You know?
True and false. Generally, yeah, but sometimes if you really put too much milk, you can put a little bit of cereal back in. Sometimes. What you say, of course?
Of course. It's like, at first, you put the cereal in a little bit, then you put in the milk. And then you see that you finish your cereal and you have a little bit of extra milk left over in the bowl. Then you put in a little bit extra cereal. Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it, dude. That's the process. And if you put the milk first, you're psychotic.
You're absolutely loony, toony, go to jail.
Dude, you're the fucking predators on Instagram.
But of course, I hope that nobody here has the same a different opinion to ours, right? What does Ali think? Ali, what do you think?
Dude, Ali, please don't disappoint, bro.
Yeah, I would never have an opinion different than you, Neil. Of course, you put the cereal before the milk. Like, you're not insane. You just... Of course. Yeah, of course.
Fun fact, we three are not insane.
Yo.
we do not need urgent mental help, dude. Mental help. Silvio, bro. Rest in peace, dude. What's your opinion?
So, I'm going to admit, live, right here, live.
Please don't be a predator. Please don't be a predator.
What would it be better? So, No.
You can lie here, Silvio. You can lie and like get away with it, Silvio. Just lie. Just lie.
No. It's okay. I put milk first. But there's a very, very simple reason. It doesn't matter. So I prefer warm milk over cold milk with cereal.
Bro.
Bro, I have a story. This motherfucker went to my house in the morning, got himself a fucking bowl of cereal, put the milk first, put it in the fucking micro oven, heated the milk up, and he put his motherfucking cereal in. I was like, I don't want to live with this guy anymore.
Warm milk and cereal makes it soggy, dude. I grew up in a house that was like 5 degrees for 6 months, dude. Cold as fuck all winter. Never once did I drink milk warm.
Bro, I had to live with this guy for like how long? A week or something? I was losing my fucking mind every single fucking morning. Like once I told him to make me cereal, the motherfucker put milk first and I just did not eat it, bro.
Dude, you can't put milk. It doesn't taste the same. Dude, it tastes like you're insane. It it tastes like mental illness, dude.
Shout out mental illness.
Shout out mental illness, bro. I got depression.
If you're medicated, not medicated, fucking turn up.
Turn up, bro. Turn up the podcast. Okay, so what's your defense, dude? Are you satanic? Were you born in the seventh ring of hell?
Do you need Jesus in your life?
Jesus is the one, and you need him, bro.
No Jesus here, no Satan here, nothing of that. My excuse is, see how you said it was okay to put the cereal after the milk if you have some milk left over. Now think about this. The milk is always left over, and you're just pouring more cereal on it.
You need help, bro. You need to go to a mental ward or something.
You also gotta go back to school, because that's not what afterwards means. Like, that's not leftover, dude. That's not what leftover means. The milk cannot be left over if you just put it in the bowl to begin with.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But think about it. I eat multiple bowls of cereal every time. Therefore, I need to pour again and again inside the bowl. And that doesn't matter anymore in the end, because then I just pour cereal after the milk.
Do I need to translate, Nilo? Bro. Ali's trying to say that he's high, by the way. If you're trying to figure out what he's saying. No, are you going to go to prison now? Okay, do you like weed? 1 out of 10, what would you rate it?
Like 6, 7 out of 10, I'd say.
Dude, I rate you 0 out of 10 because you keep grabbing the mic. But 6 out of 10? We already rated weed like 3 times on this podcast. I think that's like a daily segment. All right, weekly segment, I rate weed 8 out of 10. Nips?
10 out of 10, bro. Keep doing it.
Silvio, how many experiences have you had with the cannabis?
3.
That's a lot of experiences. And who is responsible for that happening?
You, always.
No. Wrong answer, bro, please.
Bro, wrong answer. Silvio, fumiamo?
Fuck you.
Dude, no, smoking not cool, dude. I quit smoking. No, I quit smoking, dude.
I'm gonna roll one tonight and you're gonna be smoking it, bro. I already know.
No, I quit smoking.
Oh yeah, true, me too.
Oh, yeah? How long you quit smoking for?
Ramadan, bro.
True, but when the sun, dude, Nilo told me, no, for this month I can't smoke. I have to quit smoking because it's Ramadan. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, because it's kind of like the food thing. We also don't eat on Ramadan. We're like, then I realized, wait, but they do eat like as soon as the sun goes down. So like, what's the deal? You just smoke when the sun goes down?
Yeah, technically you're not, like, it's already illegal or prohibited to like smoke anything and also drink anything. But I mean, I think I'm just a bit shitty, a bit different.
A shitty Muslim. Was that what you were saying? Or
yeah, technically. But I mean, to be fair, Ramadan's like 30 days where like you get to pretend to be a good Muslim. And
shots fired, dude. Shots fired. Do you say that this is what all the hype is about? I thought it was about being good and like feeling what it's like to not have food, and then at the end you donate some money and stuff like that.
No, but it is obviously, but it's. I mean, for me at least, it's like it's a bit of an excuse to like be a good Muslim for 30 days. And that's it.
Wait, you need an excuse to be a good Muslim? Isn't being a good Muslim just like being a good person?
Yeah, of course, but it's like the rest of the year, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it makes no sense, bro. You need to be Muslim to understand this, bro. It's deep. It's that deep.
I just think you're a bad person, bro. You're using Islam as an excuse here. Dude.
Yeah. Maybe. You got me there.
So you basically quit smoking, but you still smoke at night, which is what you were doing anyways. So now instead of smoking all day and all night, you just smoke all night.
Hey, man, I don't have a problem, I swear.
Alright, Ali, what's your opinion?
On Muslims?
no, that no. I just wanted to see what you would say because I don't know what the question is. I guess what's your would you try fasting for 30 days and then you only eat at night?
I wouldn't mind. I think it would be a cool experience.
Yeah, I've done some fasting, like a few days.
But you still drank water though, which is pretty normal, I guess.
Dude, yeah, no, you need to be drinking water though. That's kind of fucked up. Like if you live in a hot country, you go to school and everything, and you don't drink water a single time.
People still do it, and like they're just fine still.
But that do be kind of unhealthy, I feel. You know?
I mean, it's been proven that it's not, and sometimes like this cycle that you do is like it's also proven to be healthy as well.
Yo, fasting, yes, but not drinking water for a day, I don't think that has been proven to be healthy, bro.
No, but then you like recuperate anyways afterwards. Like when you're able to eat, like you eat food that contains water in them, and like you also drink a lot of water.
Alright, I mean, it seems a little bit sus to me. I mean, I'm down with the whole fasting thing. The smoking thing seems a little fake, because you shouldn't be fighting to not smoke all day if you can just smoke at night. Food is different because, you know, you're always hungry. And the water thing seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, but like also with the smoking thing, it's like, I mean, I can control it. If I don't want to smoke, I'm not gonna smoke, you know. But at night, it's a different story, man. I'm allowed to. I'm not, but I don't know where I'm going with this, bro.
You just sound like you were trying to express your severe addiction, dude. Dude, you're like 2 days away from being addicted, dude.
This is the same kid who every day roasted me for not smoking, not even once.
That's not true. That's not true. I was merely poking fun at the fact that like you're in Amsterdam and you're not smoking. I'm like, but bro, you had edibles. You might as well smoke.
No, dude, I disagree with this, dude. Take edibles, don't smoke, you know? I've been saying this since I was 5 years old, bro. Take edibles, don't smoke.
And then what happened, bro?
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
I still stand by it. What do you mean? I quit smoking.
Oh shit, same. I never smoked in the first place.
True. Yo, we need to move on, bro. Nips, do you know what the next segment is, or are you gonna ask a dumb question again?
No, I mean a mix of both. But first, we need to come to a conclusion that in fact Silvio does need to seek help immediately. 1, and then 2. With a ruler, do you measure from the top, the bottom, or the side?
Alright, here we go with the dumb segment again. Ada, what's your opinion?
2 rulers stacked.
2 rulers stacked.
This guy's packing, bro.
It could be, but what are those? Don't they like have little rulers in IKEA that are like 10 centimeters long or something?
Years long.
I mean, that's still alright, I guess. If you're stacking 2 of them. Dude, don't try to measure, dude. Dude. This is getting really sus. We're 4 guys on the floor passing a mic around talking about 2 rulers stacking, dude. Can we ask an actual question? Anime?
Yeah.
Do you watch anime, Nips?
I watch hella anime, but like not as much as Silvio, and like I want to get to that level, bro. Fuck.
So you think Silvio's like the anime guy? Is he like the anime homie?
There are like 3 anime homies that I know. Silvio, Kelvin, and Yuki. Like anytime I need a recommendation, anytime I need to ask them if like an anime is good or bad, or if I should watch this anime or not, or like what to go next or what to watch next, they're the guys to ask, bro. They know it.
But aren't they like, I don't know. Do they have good recommendations always?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, to this day I have not watched anything that Silvio or Kelvin have recommended.
Okay, this sounds like a really useless conversation, dude. Okay, we've established that Silvio is the anime guy. So okay, let's go to Ali first then, and then we'll get to Silvio. Your opinions on anime, bro? Do you watch it?
I watched it when I was bored in quarantine, when the quarantine first started. I think Marco Ren suggested me some animes, and I watched them, and I really enjoyed them.
Yo, be careful with who you mention, like in their full name, because not everybody wants to be associated with this podcast for some weird reason. I mean, we only talk straight facts and logic and journalism here. I'm joking, by the way. I'm sure Marco Ren loves the podcast. Shout out, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Marco. Come back from China.
Please come back from China. Somebody has to take care of Ale, dude. Please. Dude, it's not working, man. So how much anime do you watch, dude? Was it just during quarantine, or is it like a regular thing now?
I mean, I haven't watched like anime or YouTube or movies in a while. But I watched Death Note, Attack on Titan, and Parasite. They were all very enjoyable and very different. So yeah, I want to watch more. I had more animes recommended to me, even like by like my brother. So I'm looking forward to watching them, but I haven't been watching recently.
Okay. I've only watched like one anime in my life, and that was Death Note, which was pretty good. I tried Attack on Titans, no. Oh, I also watched Avatar. So that was a really good anime. That was my favorite anime, actually. that was my favorite anime, to be honest.
Now, but one thing that I can say is, like, I said that Silvio, I never watched anything that Silvio recommended. That's false. You recommended Assassination Classroom. It wasn't good. It was okay. It was a 7 out of 10 anime. At the end of it, I felt a bit disappointed, bro. Not gonna lie.
No, Silvio, you gotta tell us your top 10 animes then. What are good animes, dude? Tell the people. Top three.
So very good animes. Let me think. I guess number one, I want to put an anime movie, because it's like one of the few anime movies I watched, and the stylistic choice was top notch. It's called Red Line, and I recommend you watching it.
No, keep going.
Dude, you can't just go monk. Dude, Ale just finally, like, something clicked. He found an idea and he's like, "Yo, give me the mic. And then he passed it to him and he realized, oh, wait. It's still this guy's turn. You're kind of ass. Sorry, Silvio.
Then on my second recommendation, I guess I want to say Bungo Stray Dogs. It's not really known, but I think it's really cool because it references a lot of Japanese writers and how their works affect their special abilities and all that stuff. But it's just it was a nice watch for me because it was fun to see the references to the writers and all the historical like evidence and stuff. And that's all there is to it, to be honest.
All right, and your next top two of the top three?
Top two?
Bro, we said top three, right? And you've said one? We need another top two, dude.
I said two.
What? I'm still on the first one, dude. The movie. Alright, sorry, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. Alright. Your third one. Sorry, man.
Are you the slow one, bro?
I am not slow, bro. I'm super fast. Watch me talk. I could talk faster than Ben Shapiro, dude.
Bro, I'm so fast I'm fasting. Yo.
Dude, when I'm fasting, I'm really fast, dude. Honestly, Muslims fasting not a good idea because if you don't drink drugs, you're gonna get dehydrated. You might pass out. Dude, I need to replace Ben Shapiro in Europe, dude. I love the guy. He's so cute.
Oh, one anime left. My final recommendation is Attack on Titan. I hate you, Maris, for not watching it. Therefore, that's it.
I watched the first episode, dude. These motherfuckers screaming so loudly. It's like, no, my mom, she's being eaten. Like by the Titan. It's just awkward, dude. It's not for me. Bro, I really like.
Spoiler alert! Now they know that the mother gets eaten, bro. Fuck.
That's like episode 1, scene 2, dude. I mean, I like when the Titans showed up to the wall. I was like, okay, I can dig this. And then as soon as people started talking and freaking out, it's turned me off a lot. And it was weird. That's why Avatar is my favorite anime, because it's self-aware. What? Am I missing something here?
Okay, I remembered I also watched an anime movie with Silvio. I really enjoyed. Still need to watch part 3. Into the Abyss. Into Abyss. Made in Abyss. But a cool movie. Then there's this 80s anime, which is pretty cool. Also a movie. Akira. Pretty fucking nutty. I recommend it to everybody. It's just so well animated. Everybody should watch it. And
All right.
My last anime is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It was pretty good.
Dude, that is my favorite anime, dude. That's the only anime movie I've ever watched. No, okay, Ali, you're somewhat of an expert, right? In weeb shit. So can you... Or should I ask Silvio this question? So Silvio... No one cares. You can say at the end. But first, I actually want to ask, because I am still confused about this. What the fuck is an anime?
An anime is generally considered Japanese animation, basically. Anything that comes from the West can be considered an anime if it follows the same art style, but it's not by definition anime because it doesn't come from the East. Well, it doesn't come from Japan specifically.
Right, so here's my big problem with it, right? You cannot so anime is just an animated series that's literally made in Japan, or is it the style that makes it an anime? Because otherwise it's racist, dude. It has to be the style. I swear it's the style. No?
It's not, because anything from let's say America or anywhere else in the world, it's you can consider it a cartoon. But if it's from Japan, it's an anime, bro.
This sounds so dumb to me, dude.
I disagree. There's animes that come from the West and they're called Western animes. But I mean, generally, when you say anime, it's something everybody, I think, kind of understands. It's both a style and where it comes from. But if you want to be very nitty gritty, I can't fucking speak. There's Western animes basically.
If you want to be nitty gritty, it's about the style. Yes or no?
It's both.
Oh, okay, you're saying it's both. Dude, I think it's about the style, bro. Is it? Yeah, because I can't imagine being no, football. Or football is the sport football, but when it's played in Italy. If you make it outside of Italy, then even if you're following the exact same rules and doing the same sport, it ain't football because it's not happening in Italy, you know? What would you say about that?
It's different. It's like a niche, you know? Anime is, for Japan, it's a niche. It's you have to call it anime when it's coming from Japan.
Okay, but if it's coming from somewhere outside of Japan, it can still be anime if it uses the same technique, right?
You can't classify it as being Japanese anime. You say it's from it's an Italian anime, or you'd have to specify. Otherwise, because more or less when I say oh, I'm watching anime, people think that it's something from Japan.
All right, I see. Silvio, explain to me, what is anime, dude?
Again? Alright, so the definition of anime is there's no set in stone. It's more or less made up. Therefore, we could say that anime is anything that resembles the original Japanese art style. Therefore, big eyes, whatever, and all that stuff. And that's why now also most things that follow that art style are called are named anime styled things, basically. So I think the definition should be it originates from Japan, but it doesn't have to be from Japan specifically. It has to be the style that originated from Japan, and that's what we can call anime.
All right. I think we reached a fair conclusion to this discussion. Any objections? Anyone wish to abstain?
No.
No? You?
Assassination Classroom was great. Fuck you, Niloy.
Oh, dude, you want to say your 3 picks, or can we move on? Yeah. All right.
Number 1, by far the best anime out there ever made, still ongoing. One Piece. One Piece. It's an 11 out of 10 anime, and it's still continuing, it's still ongoing, and it's only getting better. How's that possible? How's that fucking possible?
Did you see what happens on episode 3001?
Actually, they only have 1,000 episodes. They don't even have 1,000 episodes yet. So
how many fucking episodes of this One Piece, dude?
900 something.
900 and something? Yo, Michelle better watch One Piece, because then she'll never finish. So she would still finish it in about a week and a half, I would say.
No, but I'd recommend watching it. But if you don't have the time, read the manga. It's faster to read the manga.
Yeah, but reading is hard, dude. Don't you know?
No, but I'd actually recommend it because like the storytelling and like how everything unfolds and like how everything's just like top tier, bro. It's top tier. My number 2, it would have to be something like Samurai Champloo. It's pretty fucking good. It's another 10 out of 10 anime. It's a story. It's I don't know. In this anime, like it's the classic tale of like it's not about the end. It's about the journey. And like each episode is special in its own way. You just need to watch it to understand it. It's like really nice.
I don't understand it, dude. What do I do?
You need to watch it.
Oh, I don't want to watch it. What do I do?
Then I guess you just take my word for it, bro. It's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 anime? And your last one?
My last one, Neon Genesis Evangelion, bro.
Oh, so what do the anime critics say? Is that a good one?
I mean, I can't really say too much because I haven't finished it, but I have to say it's a good anime from what I heard. So I definitely recommend it too. Not top 3, but recommend it.
When the amateur watches the anime that every anime fan watches, and like the pro hasn't even watched it, bruh.
You know what they say, sometimes the student becomes the master, you know? Alright, well, here are my top 3 animes. So number 1, we have Avatar. Number 2, we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was such a good movie, dude.
Number 3, the Hulk.
No, the Hulk? No, number 3 was the original DC Comics with the Flash. No, my 3rd would have to be Danger Mouse. Do you guys know Danger Mouse?
No, what the fuck is Danger Mouse?
Danger Mouse was dude. When we lived in Washington, we were tiny, you know, little kids. My parents didn't let us have like TV and all of that, and basically they let us once buy like 1 pack of like episodes like in a DVD, and we got Danger Mouse, and it's like a really high like it's somebody was high when they wrote it, and everything is so extra and it doesn't make any sense. It's supposed to be for kids.
Do you know Pinky and the Brain?
No, I don't, bro.
Do Pinky and the Brain. If you know, you know. Do Pinky.
If you know, you know. Pinky and the Brain.
Alright, monkeys. What the fuck is Pinky and the Brain?
It's a show about like these lab rats, these 2 lab rats. One of them is called Pinky and the other one is called the Brain because he's the smart one. And like he comes out with like these scientific like stuff and like they try and escape the I can't remember what they do.
They try to conquer the world.
Okay, are they German by any chance?
I have no clue, bro. But they're like just 2 lab rats. One of them is called Pinky, the other one's called the Brain.
Oh, I think I've heard of this. Do they succeed?
I don't know. Did you watch it in Italian?
No, I watched it in English.
Lame as fuck. Mignolo e prof.
Mignolo e prof. Yeah. Oh, I do know this. My Italian teacher showed me this.
Actually?
Yeah. I remember this. Yeah, but I barely remember it. It was like now that you say that.
Do you know the Animaniacs?
No, no idea.
They're in the Warner Tower. No? And they're 3 brothers. The 2 boys and the female. One with the hat. One kind of tall. Like the Manu Animaniac.
I have no idea, bro. Am I missing out?
Hey man, let's just move on.
Same universe as Pinky and the Brain. How do you not know this?
Let's just move on, bro. Next topic.
Alright, so Nips, what's the next topic, bro? What you got for us?
Hey man, I don't know, but like, if you want me to pull it up, let me just look at the list. Oh yeah, we need to talk about if we should smoke weed or not.
No, we already did that, bro. Hey, yo, let me pull up the list. Universities in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. Oh, okay, we can do first of all overall experience of the Netherlands, because we have 2 people here who just arrived. So one of them actually just arrived. He's a tourist. The other one arrived over a year ago, but as soon as he arrived, he locked himself into his room. As you heard, he doesn't watch YouTube TV or anything like that. He just sits in an empty room like a doomer and listens to static noise. That's what he prefers to watch as content.
One could say that he's very stoic.
One could indeed say he's very stoic. He is the doomer meme, and he looks like he wears the beanie. So I want to general impressions on the Netherlands. Let's start with Silvio because he hasn't been here that much.
Yeah, sure. So I quite like the Netherlands so far from what I've seen. So since we have lived my whole life in places like Rome, where there's a lot of ancient structures.
Sorry, bro. I'm just laughing at Ale losing it, dude. He's slowly crawling away from us. Dude, just continue, dude. Tell us about the Netherlands.
Sure. So since I've lived in a place full of ancient buildings, I've liked the change of scenery in like modern and more fancy buildings, let's say.
Bro, you're the co-host, bro. You can't lose it. Ali's losing it, but why are you losing it?
Because Ali and I clicked on something, bro.
Dude, this guy's like clinging onto a chair as if he's gonna fall over. Are you alright, man? Yo, what's going on?
Hey, I'm good. I just have ADD.
Oh, you have ADD. Oh, can you? Yeah. Shout out to mental illness. So, like, what does the? Hey. Yo. Okay, what the fuck does ADD mean, dude?
Attention deficit disorder. Yeah.
Your ADD is so heavy you don't remember what it stands for, dude? Come on, man. Alright, so you got attention deficit disorder. Yeah. So what does that mean? You have like trouble focusing or something?
I don't fucking know. I get I actually don't. I don't know the specifics, and I don't really care that much about it. But I know I just find some things difficult to do, and that's it.
Do you find it difficult to like enter a state of focus?
Yeah, sometimes.
Alright, bro. Focus on these nuts, but like I've been thinking of saying that for like half a week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mattis has literally been like planning this joke for the past few days.
Sorry, bro.
But anyways, what I found funny is that like Silvio just talked about the ancient structures in Rome, but both him and I, like since we lived very close, we live in these like two shitty neighborhoods, Morena and Casabianca. And like the way he describing Rome is like this epic ancient city. Well, what we saw every day was more or less just Morena.
You saw like what Massimo Pericolo selling drugs. You saw empty fields, like old dusty stone, and like I don't know, roads that are not even roads anymore. You know?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I feel you on that. So I do like the Netherlands because like the roads are nice, but apart from that, this country is not growing on me very well, dude.
That's really about it. It's like, I mean, this country's nice. When the sun's out, people are out, but the rest of the 90% of the time, bro, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here, man?
Hey, bro, we gotta move, dude. Where are we going to?
Bro, back to Roma.
Yo, okay, wait. Do we talk about NL or this guy's ADD?
NL, bro, NL.
Yeah, I was gonna say ADD, but I don't think you're gonna be able to explain it. How does it affect your life, dude?
I mean, I think I was talking to Niloy earlier, and I was telling him that like I get very like bored and I can't focus with like conventional teaching.
Have you tried focusing on these nuts?
Bro, basta. But basically, I find it much more comfortable to just like learn on my own and do my own research and like with like not having a teacher and like telling me what to do. I don't know why, but that might also be like teaching preference because some people just prefer to be taught differently.
Can I ask you who told you have ADD? Like, did someone just tell you that like as a bully and then you just ran with it, or how do you know you have ADD? When did you decide that?
I decided that at 15 when I felt like it.
Oh, that's really cool. So you just did it straight up Zoomer style.
No, I was diagnosed. They did I think St. Stephen's for extra time. No, you don't just get it. Some people just knew, like when Stuart had the like ear thing. But like for example, me, they had to do they did some tests on me, and like I don't really know the process of it, but basically the teacher doctor thing, whatever she was, she just gave me a document saying what I had and like why I should have extra time. Like to be honest with you, I don't really know that much of it or care that much of it. I haven't looked into it because it hasn't like significantly affected my life in any way.
So you walked into the office and he's like, yeah, here you go. Here's the paper, bro. You need it. Get out of here. How fast was it? How long did the test take? Do you remember?
I remember it was like a full day of tests, and it was mostly like visual work. They put a lot of pictures in front of you. No, it's like those movies when they get the crazy guy or something. I remember it took the whole day, I don't remember how long it took to get the results, but in a way, I do feel it's a little unfair. I don't agree 100% with the extra time thing. I think for me they gave a bit too much. For example, and
I mean, okay, fair take. Should we go back to Netherlands?
Yeah.
All right. So that's Ada and his ADD. Netherlands. Do you want to express your opinions, or should we let Silvio finish?
Yeah. We cut him off halfway.
Yeah, dude. But I'm getting tired of two guests. Too many.
Yeah.
Too many.
I mean, I think it's just right. But we could even have one more.
One more. Hey, Michelle, join, dude. Please, I beg. Say like one word. One word. Just say one word.
Come on, man.
Dude, this is whack, dude. There's no support. This podcast is rotten, man. We're just sitting on the floor, man. And cutting each other off, and we're speaking like we have ADD, like jumping from subject to subject.
What happened? It was going so well. And this is only episode 2, bro, of season 1. And it's already fucked.
Dude, it's already fucked. We need okay, episode 3? Good.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Patrick?
We need to have Kelvin back on, bro. We need to fix it somehow.
Okay, Kelvin. And
We need Patrick, bro.
okay, Kelvin. So, okay, dude, finish your story about the Netherlands, man.
Anyways, it was cool.
Oh, that was it. Pretty cool. How do you rate the food? I don't know. What the fuck? How do you rate the people?
The people here, okay.
Alright, that works. What do you say about the people?
Bro, all I'm saying is that get a new language, bro. What the fuck is that? Lekker man, gezellig.
Dude, I was at Lisa's house like over the weekend because we went to do the filming, and her parents were going to sleep, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to sleep," and she answered, "Lekker nat."
Good nut, bro.
Have a nice nut, bro. No, if you don't know, lekker means tasty.
Tasty nut, bro.
No one's saying that, bro, but lekker means tasty, and people just say lekker man for like, oh yeah, that's cool, you know, or that's pretty good, that's good. But for some reason, it also had to be lekker nat, which literally means tasty night, and that's the way I say good night, man. What the fuck is this language, dude?
No, but like it also sounds they're spitting too much, bro. And the other day I just found out that they have this like peanut butter sauce or something that they put on fries. I'm like, bro, I need to get the fuck out of this country, man.
Oh, satay sauce.
it's pretty good, dude.
Pretty good, dude.
That's the thing. I need to try it, man. I haven't.
You kind of suck, dude. Peanut sauce is a good thing, man. The Malaysians be doing that for a long time.
No, that is true. But I think they might have stolen it, bro.
Stolen it from the Dutch. No, the Dutch must have stolen it from that area.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
True. We do be smart. Michelle, do they have peanut sauce in Malaysia? She's saying yes.
Like the only problem that I have with like the Netherlands is that everyone's like always moving. They always have something going on. They're always like they're fast. They're like always moving. They're always going on. Like even with their meals, and for breakfast they have like a fucking piece of bread and cheese on top. Like what the fuck is that?
Dude, that's just being efficient and fast, and also you can have really good bread and cheese, you know.
Yeah, but like it's not really a breakfast, bro. Like what the fuck? Like can you imagine your grandma like passes on the recipe and she's like in the notes, be careful now. Instead of 1 slice of cheese, my special recipe requires 2 on the bread. Like what the fuck?
That is true. That at least made me a sandwich and she like put 2 slices. That was her high effort. Dude, when you make a sandwich though, chef.
Oh, bro, I've been chef. Ask Silvio, bro. I've been chefing it up. And like when Silvio left for Ramadan one of these days, like 2 of my friends came over and I cooked for them as well. They like posted it on Instagram and that they were like super fucking happy with my food. I'm like, damn, I'm happy with myself, man.
So for all the Dutch homies who eat dead ass food, let them know, how do you make a sandwich, bro? How do you feed yourself properly?
Hey man, listen. If you don't, these are the basic things you'll need, right? If you're vegan, it's fine. This is a vegan recipe. You get yourself 2 slices of bread. You then get your pan, start heating it up, and then, hear me, you take a little bit of either butter or oil. I recommend oil, by the way, because butter is not that healthy for you. Put that oil on the pan. Let it sizzle up a little bit, man. Psst. And then what you do, or what you want to do, get an egg, crack it nicely, firmly onto the fucking pan, and just let it sit there and sizzle for a little bit. Put some salt on that bit, some pepper, and then you let it just cook for a bit. When it's done, take it up, put it to the side, and then on the same pan with the oil left over, you put in your 2 slices of bread and let it toast on the pan.
Why do you toast in the pan, dude? Is it better than toasting on the toasty?
I mean, the only reason for toasting it on the pan is it sucks up like the oil from the pan that's left over.
And that makes the toasty just a little nicer, or what?
A little bit, because it's also picking up not only the olive oil from the pan, but it's also picking up like the salt and the pepper from that you used on the egg.
Alright, so what do you do next? Now you have an egg and 2 pieces of bread.
And now hear me out. You can do 2 things.
Motherfucker, you said this was vegan.
Yeah.
And the first ingredient is egg. What do you mean, yeah?
Eggs, or is it vegetarian? Wait, which one is it, bro? Wait, which one is it that you can have eggs?
That's the vegetarian one.
I meant this recipe is vegetarian, guys.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We lost my brother, but that's okay.
It's fine, man. Anyways, if you want, you can put a little bit of butter on the bottom of your bread, or a little bit of margarine, or whatever you prefer. Slap down your egg. Make the sandwich. Slap down the top of the other bread. Cut it in a triangle, motherfuckers, by the way. Not in half. Who the fuck does that shit? Not me. Not in my house. In triangles, bro. From corner to corner. Serve it up. Finger licking fucking good, man.
You just told me to put an egg between 2 pieces of bread. That was it? Dude, you've had way better sandwiches than that, bro. What the fuck?
I have a pretty nutty sandwich. Okay, so you take a croissant.
Dude, don't nut on my croissant. Don't nut on my croissant, please, dude.
or a cornetto, if you're a real G. Get the salty one, don't get the shitty, the sugar one. The sweet one. Anyways, you cut it in half. You put a bit of oil in it, a bit of salt, Italian seasoning. Then you put some avocado on it.
Yes.
You salt it a bit more if you want. Then you scramble the eggs. You scramble some eggs, no milk, because this is a vegan recipe, okay?
Vegetarian, bro.
But anyways, then you put some prosciutto cotto.
Crudo, yeah.
Crudo. Some prosciutto crudo, vegetarian. You put everything together, and then you eat it.
That's what?
That's haram, bro. That's haram.
Oh, Harambe ate that. Oh, dude, that do be true. The homie did love that sandwich. Your favorite sandwich, dude? Oh, is it cereal sandwich?
Okay. The way I make a sandwich is.
Dude, do you put the toppings first or the bread first, or do you put the toppings on the plate first and then you smack the bread on top of it? Dude?
I put the bread first, of course. I'm not weird anymore. Speaking of weird, I used to eat bread and sauce. That's it.
That's your favorite sandwich, bread and sauce, dude. Some people have been there and done that. I'm not gonna say who, but some people.
Could it be me? I've not done that.
I did that when I first came to uni and I had very little to eat, and I was like, fuck, dude, they keep trying to party on and on. Not that I came and just partied the first month. That's not what happened.
That's definitely not something I did. Nope.
No, me neither. So it was not like we were partying so hard that when I was like, I barely had time to be home, and then all I had was bread and sauce, and I fucking ate that shit.
I agree. It's pretty good. If you get barbecue sauce, you get the meat flavor.
Okay, this is criminal, dude. This is you went from I'm not weird anymore to what the fuck is this, dude? This is criminal.
No. I'll now explain my sandwich. No, this is good. This is good. So I like let's see. I toast bread as well. You can toast it like Niloy does it, or you can just toast it in a toaster. That's pretty cool too. Then you get prosciutto cotto or salami, pretty good too. You get some salad, rucola, pretty good. And then let's see, I like to put coleslaw. I don't know.
Criminal, dude. Do you know what coleslaw is?
Yeah, bro. Lock this guy up, man. Lock this guy up.
Dude, I'm not gonna let you finish your sandwich. Let's go. Can we go back to the Netherlands?
Yeah.
I'm gonna title this one "Interrupting Silvio." Cutting off Silvio. No, but your sandwich, dude. First of all, you started by saying that you would just straight up recommend bread with sauce, and then you put coleslaw on your sandwich. So I want to go back to the Netherlands, dude. I like the country more or less. Some of it's a bit weird, wonky. The language is fucked, but I mean, other than that, it's pretty good all around, I would say.
I'd agree with that, but also the people that you meet also make or like break your experience here.
That's true, and there is plenty of Dutch people who can break your experience, bro. I feel like, dude. I mean, I know a lot of good Dutch people, but I also know a lot of annoying Dutch people. So,
I mean, in that sense, I think I've been lucky, bro. Like everyone that I've met so far, super fucking nice, man.
and how many of those are Dutch, though? That's the question.
Like 3 or 4.
I mean, that is a lot of people, dude. You must. Oh, you know all Dutch people?
Hey, man, I know Mark Rutte.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he a good guy?
He's my grandpa.
Okay, but he's a good guy.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, bro. Nilo's cancelled. Yo, Ali, what do you think about this country? How would you rate it compared to Italy? Let's say.
I mean, I think for me at least the living experience here is a lot better. For example, I've always valued my independence, and I was never really allowed to be very independent or like have a room of my own, for example. So finally having that has really improved me.
Right. So for anyone who doesn't know, Ali used to sleep at the foot end of his parents' bed. That's just where they preferred him. That way they could have good control and view over him, so he wouldn't run around and do weird shit at night. Right?
Yeah, it's because of the ADD. But yeah, like my room also didn't have a window, so so it was pretty sad. So moving here, like I that is something I don't think I'll lose sight of anytime soon.
That's
not the Netherlands.
That's not the Netherlands.
Yeah. Once again, you're just describing your new room. There's not much to do with the Netherlands. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, Netherlands itself, like I don't really have a lot to say about the people. Like people are people.
Oh, dude, that's the most stoic answer, dude.
I could say, for example, this is not like inherent to Dutch people, but in the case of being in the Netherlands, a lot of Dutch students don't take school seriously, at least for the university I went to. So, like usually, I think as an international student, you take more of a risk coming here to the country. So you take university more seriously, for example. Like obviously, I'm not saying all Dutch people like don't take it seriously, because some of them do, and I've met a lot of cool Dutch people. But a lot of them also, like, they would be my group projects, and they would hinder my group projects. And yeah, the same thing could happen in Italy. It could happen in America. Like, I don't know.
I mean, maybe you just haven't been to like a normal school, bro. Like, like in St. Stephen's thing like that, they always try to like pressure you super hard, and there's a big fucking like focus on grades and stuff. But in most schools, most of the people really don't care, you know. That's not like at all their main priority in life.
I mean, I have been to like Italian school, which is a more, normalized, like normal system than like private St. Stephen's. Yeah,
So if I ask you, like, if you envision your class from back when you went to public school, and if they all were in university now, like, don't you think it would be like the same amount of percentage of people working versus not working?
I mean, yeah, that's why I said it's not like a thing of Dutch people necessarily, because it's not. I guess it's more of a fact of like being an international student, because you obviously give more value to your studies if you're traveling from America or from any other country in Europe.
Right, America or any of the other European countries. Yeah, sure, bro. You got ADD, it's fine. Okay. So, what do we think about Dutch universities? Because one thing you mentioned is true. It gets me a little down sometimes when, the attendance rate is like 20% of everyone. Is that like the same with you guys? How like what would you say percentage of people attending?
It's like attending was like, I think our year in the beginning it was good, but now the problem is like a lot of people dropped out, like around 50%.
So of the people who are still technically enlisted in uni, how many would you say actually show up to class like regularly?
I mean, so far it's like online, so it's like I'd say 90% show up.
90%. Oh, that's quite good. Dude, this guy is straight up left. Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Are these the people that we invite on our podcast?
Not anymore, dude. This is the last time. Also, I can't believe we still only have one mic, dude. How have you still not gotten the fucking cable?
We're managing. We're managing.
Alright, fair enough. Dude, my uni, I would say it's like a 20% of the people who show up. What would you say?
My uni too. A lot of people don't show up to class.
Like 20% only show up? Or even less, maybe.
Sometimes even less. Like one time I went to a class with my friend, and we were the only 2 people in the class.
Yeah, that's true. I've had that as well. Like we're supposed to have like 100 people, and there's like 5 or 4 people who show up. How is it in the UK? Is it like the same rates?
I mean, for let's just say my experience for the better classes, where the professor is, engaging and pretty funny too. It's pretty like 90%. And in some classes, mostly the like lab classes that we have, where we have to do work on our own, people just don't show up at all because it doesn't matter. They just have to do the work, and that's pretty much it.
All right, so a little better for like the informative lectures. So that's number one problem with unis in the Netherlands. Be a little bit careful, because if you need like a lot of people to be focused around you and like motivated to be motivated yourself, then that is not the one. You have to be a little more individualistic and push yourself on your own, Like if you have a group of 5 people, you can assume 3 of them are not going to do much work, right? So if you get lucky, you get lucky, but you need to be ready for that situation.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for when coming here. I was hoping to meet people who had my like same interests and passions, but very few of them actually did, which is what was a bit disappointing. Because a lot of people, they just came because they didn't know what to study, so they just picked a uni.
Right, so then they went to gamer university.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. What would you want to say something, Nip?
I just wanted to say, like, my experience so far, I think, like, I've been getting so fucking lucky. Because even when I had group work, I got people that was genuinely so nice, and, like, we actually genuinely worked together so well.
Yeah, so you can get a good uni, let's say. You can get lucky. So which ones do we recommend out of these 3? We have, what's your uni called?
Hanze.
Hanze Gaming University of Groningen. And do we recommend this uni, yes or no?
It's hard to tell because Corona has changed a lot of things. So I don't think my recommendation would be realistic.
But okay, if it was realistic, what would you say?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't really have any other reference points or...
I mean, yeah, from what it sounds, it has its problems, but overall it's okay. I would say the same for like my uni in Holland. Overall, it's okay, but there's a lot of things you need to be ready to battle.
Communication issue, like on top of everything, like number one, communication issues. They're so bad at that.
Yeah, so Nilo goes to my same uni technically, but they're also technically 2 different like buildings. One is in Amsterdam, one is in Inholland, so 2 different campuses, and they have different leadership and everything, right? But something our unis have in common though, bad communication. Yeah. What would you rate the communication?
Bro, 0 out of 10, man.
It is so confusing. I'll tell you, number one issue that I have with communication is that they love to say, oh, you need to figure out how to do this assignment on your own. You need to be free. What do you say?
Bro, they haven't, like, the same thing with you guys. They haven't really taught us anything sometimes. And they're just like, oh yeah, in the uni, we want us to learn on your own.
Right. So in the beginning, I used to say, well, actually, I don't mind this at all. I like the fact that you yourself have to pick up how am I going to deliver on this assignment, right? And you also have to figure out the best way to do so. But here's what you find out really quick. That works all fine until you get to the grading process. When they do the grading, the teachers who are grading have extremely strict checkboxes and checklists that you have to fill. Otherwise, you get a 0 and you fail. If you don't fill all the fucking checkboxes, you fail. So they always tell you, no, this uni is not supposed to give you a checklist for what you're supposed to do. You need to figure it out on your own. You go to figure it out on your own, but if you don't get it exactly right according to the very specific criteria, you get fucked over in the grading system. And then you have to redo it until you do it exactly as they wanted it. So I'm like, why don't you just tell us from the beginning? Because you don't let us figure it out on our own anyways.
It's like I have a similar story to this where like I had an assignment where I had to like write something, and like the teacher told me that the paper that I wrote was excellent, but I still got like a 16% at first. I nearly had a heart attack. I'm like, how the fuck do I have a 16%? And like she goes over and says, like, you see, yeah, you have everything and it's excellent work, but you're missing this from this criteria. and that takes your grade down. I'm like, I missed one thing from one criteria, and like my excellent work goes from like whatever to a 16%. And then she didn't even like read it like all the way through, because when we were going through it, she's like, you don't actually have this. I'm like, but bitch, it's just there, man. And then she's like, oh, that's my mistake, human error, it can happen sometimes. Like, yeah, but like, bro, I need to pass to get my degree, man. How's that human error?
Yeah. And I want to say, like, what usually ends up happening, what the process they imagine or that they tell you is you figure out on your own how to do it, and you're going to be better at managing how to solve the problems, so you can become independent. What actually happens is you spend 3/4 of the time that they give you for the assignment trying to get a hold of the checklist, trying to figure out what are the boxes I need to check to pass. And the way you do that is you ask the teachers, and none of the teachers have the same answer. So first step is trying to figure out who's the teacher who actually knows. And most of the time they don't even know, like, because the way it works is some people write the handbook and create the course. Then another group of teachers decide to adapt and implement the course. And then they hire, like they bring in professors to teach specific classes. So the professors who are teaching you the classes have no idea what the criteria are. And when you ask them, they don't know. So it's like a fucking cat and mouse game where you're trying to find the one person who actually has authority over what needs to be in the checklist. And so when they say like, oh, you need to figure out how to do it on your own, mostly we're just trying to figure out what the checklist is. Because if you don't, you get failed. Like, that's really silly.
Yeah. Also, another thing that I wanted to make clear is that my teacher is actually not a bitch. I take that back. She's actually super fucking nice, man.
Yeah. And that's also annoying. Like, most of the teachers are really nice, but they got just a horrible system going on, and there's no communication. It's horrible, dude.
No, I agree with everything and all of that. Look, we've had the same problems, like exactly the same, like at our end of the uni.
Yeah, and I mean, you were saying, do you feel the same way? And Ale?
Yeah, I do feel the same way. A lot of time we just spend looking at the rubric and asking the teachers what they think of the rubric. Even with like classes are same grade, some teachers just grade differently. They have different criteria for the assignments. Even though our rubrics are the same, it's just a complete mess. And I've gotten so many assignments where my grade wasn't really, like, it wasn't spectacular. But I kind of like worked my ass off and tried to get every checklist done.
Right, but you do have ADD, so.
Yeah, that is true. They could be effective.
But you don't think so, is what you're trying to say. Like, you're saying that what happens is like the checklist is confusing, or what?
Yeah, because I mean, it's not only for me; it's for other people as well. And like, okay, listen to the scenario. We had a group project, and so I complete the group project, and obviously when you complete it, you show it to the teachers, and you have 3 teachers that evaluate it, and these people have been like working with you and checking your work for since you begun working on it. So like, even if you don't explain something extremely well, they still know what the project is about. They can still grade you more fairly. What happened to us, for example, is that we got a random substitute, and she didn't even give us feedback because she had to go to a funeral. And I find that a bit unacceptable, because I spent so much on this group project, and to not even have feedback and to have to reach out to another teacher to ask for feedback, it was just a bit infuriating.
But did the other teacher give you feedback?
Yeah, in the end he did, but there's no way to change the grade, and I still feel like I was graded unfairly together with a lot of people.
I see what you're saying. I mean, no, the grading is a bit of a mess. So let me try to see if I can explain this. So the problem with the grading is that there's so many disconnected parties, right? So you have the first party, and I'm going to repeat it a little bit, but just to give you an idea, you have the first party, which is the group of people who write the handbook and the actual module, and then they get it approved. Then there's another group, another party, who is responsible for implementing the module. These are called the module leaders, and they already have a different outlook of the module than the original people had, right? Because obviously it's not the same people who are going to read the paper differently, right? And they're also going to want to implement their own ideas and change a few things. So whatever was written in the first handbook that they give to us as a guideline is never true. There's always mistakes and like different things that they change, because the people implementing it is a different party, and they don't tell you from day one what those changes are. And then there's the next party, which are all the professors who actually talk to the students, because this party who leads the module are rarely the ones who are also teaching the classes. The ones who lead the module, they just simply take in professors who are specialized in those fields. So the third party are individual professors who each have their own mind and who each have understood their task differently, and who none of them have any overview over the module as a whole or the assignments. Then you have the last party, which is the motherfuckers who grade the assignments. And the way they grade it is they see the checklist and the rubric, and however they interpret it is how they grade it. Sometimes those people have been influenced by the module leaders who let them know what changes they made, and sometimes they haven't, and there's a lot of confusion that always happens in that process. And so in the end, you have 5 different parties who together somehow manage one very specific checklist, and they don't even share the checklist with you, and they don't even know themselves which checklist they're following. Does that summarize it quite well?
I'd say so, but like in the end of the day, like what can we even do about it? You know, it is what it is. It's a system. We gotta follow it.
True, and I will say, like, if you're motivated on your own, you can get a lot out of it, and I have gotten a lot out of it. Yeah. I would say my number one thing that I do like about my school is the clients that we get and the real life experience, and the programs are kind of nice. It's just annoying that they hide it for some reason, like what you're supposed to do.
And it's like, it's not even that hard. It's quite easy once you get the grasp of it and everything. But it is very annoying how like they try and hide everything, and like how you have to figure everything out for yourself, which is so annoying. I'm like, just show us an example of how it needs to be done. And once we know how it needs to be done, we'll do it. We'll do it in our own way.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm telling you, we spend, I would say, a good 60% of our time in a group trying to figure out what we have to do instead of doing something. Yeah. Because there is no point in putting any effort into doing something. We've learned this over a year and a half. Because you're probably going to find out later that, oh, actually, the way that you interpreted the handbook is not the way that the module leader interpreted the handbook or whatever. Yeah. You know? Or no, we actually just decided to remove that part from the handbook. Yeah. And it was this one professor said in this one class. And I know that the other professor contradicted him, but you should have known to listen to this one professor or whatever. It's always like this.
And it's like they give you a bunch of theory in the beginning, and like you have to put all that theory together with your own ideas because it's practical, and like you have to come up with your own idea, put it together with the theory, follow the rubric that they give you, which is like a mess, by the way. Yeah. You follow the rubric, and it's like, yeah, okay, but if you miss this area, I mean, fuck off, man. And it's fucked, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's like really easy. It's really nice if like you get the grasp of it. But the shitty part of it is like if you don't get it the first time, you have to do it the second time. Like it takes a first try.
True. And I think over a year I've gotten better. But this semester I have a new fucking problem with this school that I haven't had before, which is very fucking unacceptable, dude. They schedule my classes for the week on Saturday or Sunday. Usually Sunday, if I'm lucky, Saturday. So what I'm saying is the way that I know when I'm going to have classes every week for this module, which started in January, is that on Sunday I receive an email with my class list for the next week. So that makes it impossible for me to fucking plan my work shifts because I never know in advance when my classes are going to be. They schedule them 1 to 5 days prior, man. And that was really getting me angry. Because, yeah, so my work shift is very flexible, and all they ask me to do is to fucking schedule my work shifts on Tuesday, one for the upcoming week. And every time it's a little struggling. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know when my classes are. And they're like, wait, you go to university and today's Tuesday and you don't know what class you're going to have next Monday through Friday? Like, really? There's no scheduling at all. And that's really annoying, and it's caused a lot of problems. And I decided to send like a long as fuck email to the who I think is the module leader, and also my 2 coaches. And my response literally was, and I explained the whole problem with my job and everything, and the response was, relax, have fun, bro. I can't believe it, man. Oh, you just show me your schedule. It's completely empty.
Like, my schedule is like full for 2 weeks, and then the third week, they don't have anything.
Right, because it's probably the next quarter or whatever they call it, next module. So they haven't scheduled it yet.
It's like, don't we have a like 2-week break in May? Oh, yeah. No, ours is scheduled until like 10th of May, and like it's just all scheduled for me.
Oh, dude. Oh, okay. You're showing me individual days. I thought that was your whole like weeks you were showing me there. Because mine is set 2 weeks. All right. So I'd recommend my uni. I'd rate it a 5 out of 10.
What? Mine, I'd say like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, the Inholland in Amsterdam in Diemen, way better than the Inholland in Haarlem, dude, for sure. Especially if you're doing the business track, you're basically doing the same thing.
Which is weird as well, because like your university is like so much bigger, and ours is like so much smaller.
True, ours looks a lot nicer, and is rated higher, but not at least in creative business, it ain't it, dude. it is kind of for me, but you need to be like really prepared to deal with a lot of problems and to motivate yourself because you're kind of on your own.
But hey, what's the experience like in the UK though? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like with the corona and like everything, it's like, do the lectures like, what do they do? Do they look motivated to teach, or like do they like want to give up? Do they want to quit? Like, what's the response from the students as well?
Well, so far I've not seen any teacher that doesn't is not motivated to teach. Last semester I had one of the worst teachers ever. Well, she wasn't really she didn't teach the actual material. She was a lab supervisor, and she had the most deadpan voice I've ever heard. Like her dad, her
Wait. Excuse me, bro. I compose yourself. Let's try again, man. Her cat, what?
like one of her pets died yesterday, and she had to teach like the next day, something like that, you know. And I think that's the greatest offender out of like the whole COVID situation.
She's a sex offender, bro. What?
No.
I'm cutting this off. I thanks Silvio for your interview. You are very nice teachers. Ale, what do you rate your uni out of 10?
Sorry.
What do you mean sorry? Oh, dude. Yeah, you know why you didn't hear though? Because you were falling asleep on the chair. But wait, this is the end of the podcast. But wait, so after he rates, I'm just gonna do the outro and that's it. Rate the outro. Fuck. Rate your uni out of 10. Your university, Hans University Gaming.
My uni, I don't know, 7 out of 10.
Oh yeah, that's quite positive. What did we forget, bro?
We forgot music of the week, but I know you haven't heard it, but I'm still gonna recommend it anyways. There's this one song that recently, one of these days, check out Pomegranate by Coda the Friend.
Yeah? Fuck. I could give you a song. It's called Roll the Dice by the same homie from the last one. Yeah, pull up the Midnight Kebab playlist. I'll tell you, dude. By the way, follow our playlist on Spotify in the link below. And yeah, I wanted to recommend Roll the Dice by this artist who also made Parallel Parking. You can also just search up Parallel Parking and then I'll know who the guy is. He's a brand new musician. It's his second song. Arden Jones, that's the guy. And he's first one absolute banger. It's in the season 0 playlist, so check that out. And he just made a new one, Roll the Dice, still an absolute banger, dude. So go check it out. Nice lovey-dovey song. Nips, I would rate it first of all an 8 out of 10. And what would you rate your own song?
I don't know. I only heard it once on my way here, and like I liked it and I screenshotted it. I think like maybe I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys want to share some music or no?
I need to think about it.
All right.
No music from a guest this week.
Hey, join in next podcast when Ali has thought about what music he wants to share. No, all right, we'll let him think. If you make it before the end, you can share your music, bro. Silvio, do you have a song?
Money Game by Ren.
Money Game by Ren. And
Part 1 and 2.
And tell us about this song. What's up with it?
It's really cool because it shows capitalism in a song. That's very cool.
Oh, is it the fucking Luigi one?
There's part 1 too. There's like 2 parts of it. The second one is known as a meme, where Luigi explains to Luigi how capitalism works. And the first part is just I think I like it more than the second because it has many sections to it and they're all pretty informative as well.
All right, and his second song is the Communist Chinese Party's national song. No, I'll link it, but that probably won't make it to Spotify. I'm guessing it's only on YouTube. Yeah, all right. Okay, Alif. Fuck. Okay, wait. Let's pray real quick.
Let's all put our
hands Inshallah. Ali, please have good music, dude. What do you recommend?
Okay, Nilo can vouch for me. Denzel Curry, Kenny Beats, Unlocked.
I vouch. I can vouch. It's pretty fucking good. Go watch it on YouTube as well. The video is fucking amazing.
All right. So why do you want to recommend the song, bro?
Okay. I mean, first off, it's not a song. It's like a short album, but every song in it is so fucking nice.
Hey, bro, you have to give one song, dude. Did you not hear the album of the week? Song of dude, choose your favorite song from the album, please.
Probably Layup.
All right, so Layup.
Sure. Also another song, pretty good. Silvio can vouch for me. Second.
What's so hard to understand about the fact that you get one song? It's
Bro, stop speaking so fast. But let me try this. Hey yo, you get one song, bro.
2 songs.
Alright, so he's recommending Denzel Curry Layup. I recommended Arden Jones Roll the Dice, and I forgot your song. Doesn't matter.
it was by Coda the Friend,
Coda the Friend.
and it was called Pomegranate.
Pomegranate by Coda the Friend, and we got Rem Capitalism. No, what was Money Game. Rem. Alright, but check out the playlist below if you need some new fire music, strictly bangers.
Oh, I forgot. That was the intro to the.
Yo, why don't you just lead us out the podcast, dude? Come back next week when we're gonna be interviewing out on the street, sitting down in the central station on the tracks. Look, how do we go from here, dude? How does it get worse?
Also, we have not received any money in our PayPals. The fuck is up, guys? Come on.
Yeah, check out the description. Follow the playlist. Send money to our PayPals. We deserve it. We're struggling.
More than sauce on my bread.
He needs Silvio needs something more than sauce on his bread, and clearly I'm struggling, dude. They're gonna fire me from work because I'm always canceling shifts because of my fucking uni. Alright, peace out, yeah.
After this podcast, everyone's gonna cancel us, so it's fine.
Alright, catch you guys next time.
Cheers.
Standing on the shore, looking into the horizon. One by one, the waves whisper help, we're dying. Witnesses will not find the peace among the clueless. Listening to Bowie sing, the word is not something you can change.
What did you try from
Pause it. But